A common question a lot of creators have is, how often do I need to publish on YouTube in order to grow my channel? Shaun McKnight has grown his family's channels to over 2 billion views and 14 million subscribers, and we're going to talk about the pace at which they publish and the impact that had on their growth coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer. Welcome to Video Creators. We're here to help you guys grow your YouTube audience so you can spread a message that reaches people and changes their lives. Their family is reaching literally billions of people, changing their lives with the story that they're telling, and they have done a phenomenal job at it. And one of the things that we're talking about in this series about how they got to 1 million subscribers, all the behind the scenes tactics that you guys used, is you considered the rate in which you are posting videos and saturating your channel, your audience, your market. Tell us a little bit about what that consideration was.
Yeah, and again, I go back to what TV used to be, or now you can binge watch. But back in the day, in order for us to get to all of Friends, we had to watch for 10 years, right? And if you were a loyal Friends watcher, you were there when it was on and you didn't miss it, or you had a DVR and you'd record it and you watch it when you could, right? So today it's different, but the psychology of that still works. So when your content, and you see that with kids, when they binge watch, they watch the whole thing and then they're like, okay, what next? They're kind of on a letdown, right? And they may move on to somebody else. And by the time you create that content again, they're like, I watched them last time, I got what I wanted and it didn't, I moved on to somebody else. So we always created our content knowing that we didn't want to put too much out there, give them enough to make them wanting more. We had young kids. We knew they wanted to know their names. We knew they wanted to see their faces, and we didn't, for the first 5-6 years, we didn't even give that to them.
Yeah.
But we might have the girls wave hi at the end, because they wanted to. It was just leaving them enough, but not giving them everything.
Yeah. So it's kind of like in Home Improvement, Tim Allen going and talking to Wilson behind the fence. There's like, you see his eyes, but there's like, where's something else there? Every episode, you're like, is everybody going to see it? Like,
you always wanted to know, are you going to see who he is?
Right. So it's the intrigue factor is what you're using. Just leave them wanting a little bit more. And then teasing them until the next, because you guys were posting once a week. So the next week, they come back and get the next one, and the next one, and the next one, right?
Exactly. And that afforded us a longer life than the average on YouTube. At least in the beauty space, you'd see maybe for a top YouTuber, 3 to 5 years maximum. And we're celebrating 10 years here in the next 2 weeks. So
this is a very important principle, guys, that even goes back to your thumbnails, which is like creating a sense of intrigue, like a question mark. Like the brain needs to have a question mark in order to want to click and watch. And then the first opening seconds need to create like a little bit more intrigue for them to keep watching. And then you got to answer that. Like that question, and leave them feeling satisfied at the end of the story or the content, like, oh, okay, good. Like, I got what I clicked. My brain is satisfied now. But if you're just kind of merely describing content or doing like status reports throughout your day, something like that, there's no sense of intrigue or question mark. Like, what is this building to? And so you guys intentionally left every video, like we're trying to do here, maybe even like letting you guys like, gotta wait till tomorrow to get the next episode, right? Of how they got to 1 million subscribers. Now, the other thing to consider with this, though, this is what a lot of creators look at. If they just look at their stats overall, and they're like, yes, but if I publish every day, my channel grows faster than if I just publish once a month. What's your response to that?
That's actually a tip that I have coming up.
Oh, okay. So you guys got to stay tuned. If you guys want to watch that video, click that video you see on your screen, and we're going to talk about what happens in your channel if you get YouTube drunk. Do we leave you guys wanting more? Click. We'll see you there.